Where are my backside rebounders going to be? That was a great example of it.
7 offensive rebounds for the Bulls. Quinterly one-on-one and a blow-by. And easy, too.
To back possessions. Just couldn't quite muscle it through.
Now on defense against Petty, who threw an elbow, got away with it. Half-full guy. The one with the balloon poodle. Feels a little more appropriate than a phone that just it didn't work. And you paid for it. The man who buried a 3 in Florida leads 11-8.
There is not a more improved player in this league than Florida's Trey Mann from last year to this year. Can't let that happen.
How about that take by all these drives, Jimmy? And we've seen a couple of three-point field goal attempts. They will rarely take that mid-range 2. There's Jones to the hole again, and he's off to a good start. He's a Gator team, and again, Keontae Johnson back with the team. Kind of in a coach's role. You can see him there wearing that white shirt. He's on the bench as we watch Petty take it to the right. Is it in, and off to a really good start in the second half is Colin Castleton.
Ravi, that all started with Castleton's ability to find the backside corner off the pass, ultimately the corner. That was a money ball before it ever got in his hands because of how hard he ran.
Shackelford, one-on-one. He takes it.
Drawing the crowd in.
Just the clickers. I can just feel the energy as people are tuning.
See what they do this time. Off the glass,
Shackelford behind his back.
Got it.
So hard on his free throws, but he's not been as consistent as you'd like him to be, and that affects your confidence down low.
Jones steps through, shots.
Alabama unbeaten in conference, 10-0, 15-4 overall. Good hard drive from the team from Arkansas.
4 out, 1 on the inside, create big gaps and drive it. There you go, Alabama.
Quinterly throws it high up off the window.
As for Alabama, can they win at a different speed? They've won playing fast all year, but in their losses, they have not played fast.
Jones going right at Junior Joseph. Gets him in the air. Jones puts it in.
Quinterly backs it out. Shot clock at 7. Quinterly, nice scoop shot for 2.
Ellis rolled his ankle early. Been fighting his way back in. Couple of runs for him. Ellis looks shifty here. Ellis gets into the paint. Little shot fake. That was beautiful. Able to disrupt that one. That was on its way to Petty. Shackelford with the right hand. He scores it. It's been awesome to watch. It's been a challenge. No question. Every team has dealt with it. But to arrive here in the NCAA tournament, you can just see the joy in these players' faces. Quinterly, a little fake. Quinterly's got it. And a double-double.
I don't know if Tennessee's going to come back and win it, but the block by Yves Pons changed the game.
He's got 4% on him. That's a mismatch. Nice dish. All wasn't handled cleanly, but the college producer Scott Matthews, who is hoping the whistle doesn't blow in the next 15, and we will have an Emmy Award-winning toss to break. We are in line for that now, which is
this game. It's got to stick with the offensive plan. And Thomas can score at all 3 levels. Herb Jones finds Quinterly. 1 bounce. And Quinterly.
Offensive end, it's the defensive end. When you can have your guards guarding other bigs that can move their feet so well, just the speed and energy Alabama plays with.
Can they figure it out? They'll deal with a Tennessee team ranked number 11 in the country. That's at 6 and 8 tonight on ESPN and the ESPN app.
Should have given that ball up or played off at 2 feet.
11th charge drawn by Herb Jones. That is second on the team. Good pass and the first bucket.
But he was kind of ahead of his time when the three-point shot came in. He was one of the first guys to really use it.
Third coach to take 5 different teams to the NCAA tournament as Gary throws it.
Suggs kid for Gonzaga coming up after our game. Could press him when it's all said and done.
Good move by Fulkerson out of the timeout. He scores only the 6th basket and 22 shots for Tennessee. Contested 3, and that one dropped.
We're going to have to get more aggressive with our offense. Maybe a few more quick hitters. Not so much getting that ball side to side. Trying to match the energy that Alabama's playing with offensively.
Quinterly set that all up.
Wiped away by Josh Primo after the miss. Freshman from Toronto brings it up. And Dave, this one should be fun. These two teams are 1 and 2 at the top of the league. A little bit of a heavyweight bout, if you will, in Baton Rouge tonight. And there's Petty.
I think Coach Wade, they're going to have more set plays on the offensive end. If they start playing at the same pace as Alabama, something that's already ugly is going to get uglier.
Shackelford with the handles. Primo wide open.
Iwakor had it taken away, and there's a steal for Alabama. This is Quinterly, the transfer from Villanova. A pass into the corner. And it's a Javante, for LSU, it's a Javante Smart 3.
We did ask him earlier today, Tom, about his background as a math teacher. Said, hey, you ever stepped in and just tutored any of your players and said, hey, I got this, you're struggling? And he referenced Wes Clark at Buffalo. He said, man, he was struggling. We didn't have the resources there or the tutor.
Look at Arkansas continuing to just down that action, man, making you drive down that outer third.
John Petty drained. You think about a guy that releases it that high, Kevin Durant he'd be the first guy I would think of. Hard take. Fulkerson came over to help, but to 12. Herb Jones trying to take advantage of the size of Trey Mann. He ran.
I can tell you this. I'm glad. I'm fortunate that I was a leftover on the roster because I wouldn't have fit the mold for that graph. It would have been like, we play a different style than your skill set, Bradshaw.
I think we're going to see in the coming 10 years, no matter the system, you can win a national championship somehow, some way. I get what Seth's saying, absolutely, because it hadn't happened a whole lot. But this is a really skilled team. Oh, Reed!
Wow. That's a spectacular play rather than a simple little bounce pass. Trying to go for the big rising dunk with the lob. Can't lose those kind of opportunities when you're trying to pull this victory here.
Race 3. But you playing against your former teammates last year. You know them, they know you.
Grad transfer going to Maryland. Goes. Yes. The threes do it offensively. What a beautiful stroke.
Off the made basket, Alabama pushes quickly. An opening for Jones. Oh, great field as he dunks it on the.
Bucket, the junior from Baton Rouge. Look at the disparity. 12 threes for Bama. 1 for the home team. Now it's Shackelford going to work. Boy, he's a crafty senior from Huntsville. Unequivocally played the best basketball of his career.
And I think it's been baby steps for him, really. I mean, one of the biggest things I've seen is just he's got a better handle with the ball. For 3 straight years, he had a negative assist.
Of the night for LSU.
Ravi, if you're going to double Tillman from the high side, you cannot let him go baseline. That's all on Alex Reese. Knowing the double team's coming high, I've got to take away the low shoulder. He doesn't do it. And a great feel by Jeremiah Tillman.
Not tonight so far. Not tonight. Another turnover into the corner for the ball is Shackelford. See what Bruner does. Shackelford back in.